الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us. Firstly, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the viewers of the Islamic world. You were talking about the importance of Surah Al-Fatiha, and now alhamdulillah we are able to move and talk. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us. Well, you were talking about the importance of Surah Al-Fatiha, and the Sheikh was coming to talk today, but he didn't come. I thought that he has already come. When you read the Holy Quran, Quran chapter 33, verse 70 to 71, in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling the believers. When he said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا. He said, O you who believe, اتقوا الله, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, fear Allah, وقولوا قولا سديدا, and say something which is upright. Sadid, it means something that goes the target. Means when you say something, before you say it and so forth, you have to weigh it properly. And know that when it comes out, you cannot take it back again. Therefore, what is coming out has to be something which is good. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you should say something which is upright, which is good, which is up to the target, that will benefit us, that you will not regret it. He said, if you do that, ayah 71, يُسْلِفْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your affairs, your actions, your deeds and so forth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it become righteous and good for you. وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ, and will forgive you your sins. It means when you see something good, here you come to the main target, you get a blessing for that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of that, He will forgive you your sins that you have committed. Then Allah has said, وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whosoever obeys Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His messenger by doing what is right and abstaining from what is wrong, following the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, said, فَقَدْ فَازَ فَوْزًا عَظِيمًا. That person had achieved the greatest the greatest achievement, meaning the person will be protected from entering into hellfire and be admitted to the paradise. This is the greatest achievement to every one of us that we are looking for. Because at the end of the day, we are looking for the two main things. رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Isn't it? You are looking for the good things in this world and the good things also in the hereafter. What's the good things you are looking for in the hereafter? To enter into paradise, isn't it? Yeah. And then at the end, it's telling you, وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ, and protect us from the punishment of the hell fire. So in this ayah, there are so many things that we can learn from it. By speaking something which is good. First, you must have right views. The views that you are going to have, it must be the right view that you are going to have. And secondly, you must have right thoughts. What you are going to think about and so forth, it must be something which is right. And thirdly, you must have right speech. how you speak to the people, you must have adab, the manners of speech. And fourthly, you must have right action. Do something which will benefit mankind. Not only yourself, but something that will benefit, the benefit of it, it will also spread to other people. And number 5, you must have right livelihood. How you live your life and so forth must be in the right way also. Number 6, you must have right effort. Anything which is good, that will take you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, take you to Al-Jannah, you should try as much as possible to endeavor to do those kind of things. And number 7, you must have right mindfulness. Everybody has things that you have. You have your own problems, this one has his or her own, and so on and so forth. But you must all the time think about people, something which is good. Your brother or sister, think something which is good about them. Don't look only for the negative things all the time. No. Because when you look at it, you see that the positive aspects of that person, it overweighs the negative aspect. So look for that particular positive aspect whenever you are looking at anyone. And then you must have right concentration. When you concentrate, you want to do something and so forth, you must have right concentration, which is very important. So you should not only just sit down there and so forth that you are going to do this and this. No, you must have right concentration of whatever thing you have to do. Meaning you must have the best target. Because if you don't have the best target, how are you going to aim? People who have to aim at something, they have to have the target first, isn't it? Because if you don't have the target, how are you going to aim? You cannot aim. So you must have the best target before you aim at whatever you want to do. And the next one, you must have the right way of worship. When you want to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, know how to worship Allah properly. How to make your wudu, how to make your ruku, what to say in it, coming up, the sujood, what to say. When you sit down between the two sajdas, what are you supposed to say before you go for the next sajda? At tashahhud, you must know how to say it properly. Salat Ibrahimiyya, you must know how to say it properly. Salat al-Fatiha, in other words, you must have the right way of worship. You must learn, you must know it. And then you must have the right way of repentance. How to repent unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You cannot deal with each one of them. It is very, very important that you have dealt with each one of them in details so that you benefit more. But inshallah, some other time bi'iznillahi ta'ala. Now, the time is almost up now. Therefore, you will ask the brothers to go to the next point, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. Don't forget to make your dua or supplications while you're over there. You're asking the brothers when you sit, you go to the extreme end so that you get enough space for those who will be coming later, inshallah ta'ala. And always, our brothers